Talked earlier about hydraulic fracturing, and that being the term that is used very, very frequently. The advancements with horizontal drilling are really prevalent in this slide here. If you look at the old version of standard conventional drilling, when we do a drilling unit, which is another term in the industry, if you're not familiar with what that is, it's a common, typically about 1,280 acres makes up what we call a drilling unit. And to produce the resources from that area, in the past with conventional drilling, you would have had to build up to 32 well sites. Now, in the past, each of these wells may have been hydraulically fractured and completed as well. But when that vertical leg goes down, you're hydraulically fracturing that one single point when you reach your formation. The ability to do horizontal legs has really enhanced the viability and the economics of being able to do these wells. And you can see the economic footprint of one shale well, or of one natural gas well, horizontally with, this depicts 8 legs, typically we'll drill 6 to 8 legs. The surface disruption involved with that is dramatically reduced versus the old standard way of drilling. Another interesting part about this, when you talk about the safety risks, the risks to the environment, the hydraulic fracturing takes place 2 miles, 6,000 to 8,000 feet below the ground. A lot of risk was involved, and still is involved, with drilling the construction of these wells. Traditional drilling required 32 well constructions to develop these resources. That's 32 times that you have to drill that vertical, construct, do the cementing. You dramatically reduce that. It's a tremendous advancement in our industry to be able to convert from this kind of surface disruption to here. Finishing up my segment on the environment, talking about water. Our industry is known for using a lot of water. This chart may be difficult to read from the back, but also talks about deep shale natural gas wells being one of the most efficient uses of water as far as gallons to million BTUs compared to some of the others. You're going to start hearing some of these terms in the industry. Aqua Renew. There was an article not long about in the paper about Chesapeake's first Aqua Renew facility that we've constructed here in Ohio. Our goal is to recycle 100% of the produced water from our wells. Aqua Renew is a technology that allows us to do that. You'll see these stations throughout our operating area. Typically when the water is produced, we'll take these stations where we recycle that water and use it again. Dramatically reduces the amount of water we use. Obviously, it's much better for the environment. Green Frac is an initiative that we've used for a while now to really limit the amount of chemicals to only those necessary that are required to do the hydraulic fracturing process. We're always looking for new ways to limit them, to minimize them, to find new greener ways of advancements to help that process. Frac Focus, if you're not familiar with that, is a website where Chesapeake and many other operators do and have for a long time publicly disclose whatever chemicals are used on a particular well. No two wells are the same. If you ever want to know in your community, you can go to Frac Focus and you can find out information to a specific well that's being drilled in Ohio.